Hello, 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 everyone. My name is Valerie Harris. Welcome to Stepping Up and Stepping Out series number 9. I have missed you guys, but I'm so happy to be back here today with you. This series has been designed to encourage you, to inspire you, to motivate you as a listener to step up and step out of your comfort zone. You can follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube by clicking subscribe. You won't miss any of the series that I will be doing. You may also reach out to me on my website at www.talktimeval.com to set up a consultation with me, or you can purchase one of my books, or you can even sign up for my email list so that I can get in contact with you and let you know what's going on with these series. Today, I will be discussing self-confidence. And a lot of us, and even I have dealt with self-confidence. And self-confidence means to trust in your own abilities, your own qualities, your own judgment. And at times in our life, when life has beaten us down, we start becoming, not confident in the things that we are built to do. We start doubting ourselves. So I'm here to encourage you tonight not to let life's battles and life situations beat you down where you will not have the self-confidence that you need. Because we need that self-confidence if we want to step up and step out. How about that today? So don't let fear set in. There was an anonymous writer that said, confidence is something you create within yourself, that you have to believe in yourself. Because guess what? If you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to think someone else is going to believe in you? So we have to believe in ourselves. And what I want you to do, and I want you to write this in the chat. Repeat after me. The world needs what I have to offer. So what you have inside of you, the world needs it. So put in the chat, the world needs what I have to offer. And I want to tell you again that you are a winner. So put in the chat, I am a winner. Don't be afraid to give yourself affirmations after affirmations, to believe in yourself, to believe that you matter, to believe that you are a winner. Once you believe that you're a winner, then you become unstoppable. Did you know that when you become a believer, no one can stop you, because you won't start doubting yourselves when people start putting you down, because you will know without a doubt who you are and what you're capable of doing. So you have to be the one first to trust in the skills and your abilities that God has given you. Just know that He has gifted you with many talents and gifts, and that they are to be used in the body of Christ. So don't be afraid to use the abilities and skills that you have been given. Have the confidence to move forward, stepping up and stepping out with much confidence. So when you have self-confidence, you will begin to have more control over your life. Then you won't worry about what other people are saying, because you are in control of yourself and your environment and what's going on in your life. Know this, we all, every one of us, we have strengths and we have weaknesses. And so let's just talk about some things that you might have strengths in. And this is just a few. I'm quite sure a lot of you listening, you're creative, you're patient, you're respectful, you have determination, you're determined not to let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do or what God has put in your heart to do. You're loyal, you're a trustworthy person. You are a go-getter. Type in the chat, I'm a go-getter. You're disciplined, and you have enthusiasm, and you're honest. So think about those things. Those are some strengths that I'm quite sure all of you all have. Those of you that are listening, and probably more. I haven't listed them all because the list can go on and on and on. And so then these are some weaknesses that people might can identify with. And a lot of times we're always saying what we can't do. That's a weakness. And we need to stop saying what we cannot do. Sometimes we can't take criticism. Be able to stand flat-footed and take the criticism, because criticism is what sometimes will help us to grow. Stop being impatient. Stop taking everything personally. Stop procrastinating. A lot of people have a problem with procrastinating, waiting until the last minute to do something, and then they want somebody to move a mountain because they've waited until the last minute. And sometimes being bored easily, that can be a problem or a weakness, because you need to always find a way to keep yourself alert and keep yourself self-aware of what's going on. And don't be lazy. You need to always be right. Some people think that they have to always be right. They think that they have to always have the last word to say, because they want to be right about any conversation that they might be having with someone. And another weakness is unorganization. Can't organize things. Have stuff everywhere. Can't find anything. And sometimes greedy can be a problem or a weakness. But I'm quite sure none of you all are having that situation. But I just wanted to name a few, because that list can go on and on as well. Whatever weakness you might have, just think about it for a few minutes. If you have a weakness and you really want to improve on it, you can. You can improve on that weakness. And if you need help, ask for help. And if it's something that you need to practice at, practice. Keep on practicing. Athletes, when they want to be better at something, they practice it every day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. If you want to be better at something, then you need to have the mindset that you're going to practice. Or like I said, get someone to help you in that area. So to improve your self-confidence, you need to change the belief that you have about yourself. We always need to be positive about ourselves and stop allowing people to make us feel negative about ourselves. You can look in the mirror. You can go and get a mirror right now if you want to. You have time. Go get a mirror and look in the mirror and say, I am brilliant. I am beautiful. I am smart. I'm good enough. I am, and fill in the blank with what you think you are. Say that I can, fill in the blank of what the things that you know that you're good at doing. Because you are good at doing many, many things. You have many abilities. You have many skills. And you know what those skills are. So you need to work harder on those skills and just be good at what it is. You might be good at cooking. You might be good at singing or dancing or sewing or drawing. It could be a number of things. But the thing of it is, in order to make sure that we have self-confidence, we have to believe in ourselves. We have to build positive relationships with people. We don't want to have relationships with people that are going to pull us down. We need to have positive people in our lives that are going to affirm who we are and celebrate us when we do something good. And you need to celebrate yourself when you've done something good. There's nothing wrong with you celebrating yourself. There's nothing wrong with celebrating things that you do well or things that you have succeeded in. There's nothing wrong with it. Another thing you can do is challenge yourself to do something new. Don't just stick to the same thing over and over again. Find new things to do, something that you might have been interested in, but you didn't have the confidence to do. Break that barrier of believing in yourself and doing something new. I'm telling you, it'll make you feel a whole lot better. So I want you to think about this category of characteristics and which ones best fit you. I'm going to list a couple of them because the thing of it is, a lot of people might fall in some of these categories. So see which ones you fall in the category of. And if you fall into the category of some of the things that I will list, just type it in the chat. Are you a person that can laugh at yourself? I don't know about you, but I be laughing at myself all the time. Are you a person that fear making changes in your life? Do you blame other people for your faults or things that you might have gotten wrong instead of being your authentic self? If you made a mistake, say, I made a mistake. Are you a risk taker? Do you get jealous of others? Do you hide your flaws? Because guess what? We all have flaws. But when we're going to be our authentic selves, we have to identify those flaws and make sure we work on those flaws, because we all have some type of flaw. And are you a judgmental person? Are you open-minded or are you closed-minded? Just think about some of those things. Do you think you know it all? Because you around people, sometimes they think they know everything. They have to have the last word. And I know nobody listening to me, that's not you. And another thing, are you willing to grow? Because I've always, in each of the series, talked about having that growth mindset. So the thing I want you to remember most of all is when you're self-confident, you will perform better. You will do things in excellence, because God calls us to do things in excellence, to do things to the best of our ability. So that's the kind of confidence that you want to have in yourself, that you want to perform better. You want to do things in excellence. You want to be open to new ideas and trying new things that you might not have ever tried before. And the main thing, you want to make sure you have healthy relationships with people that are going to build you up, those people that are going to encourage you, those people that are going to be by your side in the good times and in the bad times. And what about this one? Don't try to sit around and worry about the naysayers or what other people are going to be saying about you, because guess what? They talked about Jesus Christ, so you know that they're going to talk about you. But try to keep yourself away from those that are naysayers, those that have negative things or negative reactions, because you want to keep your self-confidence at a high level. And I know that you all are self-confident. And if you are, then you need to encourage the next person to be self-confident. And we are not going to be the type of people that are going to compare ourselves to someone else, because God uniquely made each of us different. We were fearfully and wonderfully made. Unique. We are unique. We are beautiful. We can soar. So be self-confident in who you were made to believe in. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. And what I want you to do is make a list of the things that matter the most to you. Because I know that there are some things that matter the most to you, that you do well, that you make sure you have self-confidence in all of those things that you do well. So I'm going to leave you with 5 tips of how to improve your self-confidence. And some of them I've already said. Number 1, believe in yourself. Talk positive about yourself. Because the life of your tongue, the life and death of is what you say out of your mouth. You can speak positive or you can speak negative. When you speak positive, it takes root. When you speak negative about yourself, it takes root. So we want to talk positive about ourselves, because life and death is in the power of your tongue. And stop saying, I can't, and say, I can, I will, I can do it. And another thing, ignore those naysayers, because guess what? The naysayers are the ones that are going to cause you to go to the next level. So you just ignore them, let them say whatever they have to say, and you keep on soaring, because guess what? They're doing nothing but pushing you to the next level. Every time they say something negative about you, you go to the next level. Believe me, I've been there, so I've seen how that works. And acknowledge the positive things that you do well, because there are things that you do well, so you speak well of yourself all the time. So I want you to remember these 5 tips. Believe in yourself. Talk positive about yourself. Stop saying I can't. You got to ignore those naysayers. and acknowledge the positive things about yourself. Be proud of those things about yourself that you could do well. Because life and death is in what? The power of your tongue. So what you say, it takes root. Well, that's all I have for you this afternoon. I didn't want to keep you out here long, but I look forward to seeing you again on next Tuesday at the same time around 7 o'clock. So if you want to keep following me, you can go to Facebook, you can go to LinkedIn, you can go to Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and you won't miss any of these series. And I have began to put some of the series even on my website. So if you want to go to my website and review some of the ones I've already done, you can go to www.talktimeval.com. If you want to set up a consultation with me or even purchase one of my books, you can go to my website as well. And you can also, when you go to my website, sign up for my email listing so that I can get in contact with you, so that you would know all the things that are going on. But I want to leave with you and encourage you and motivate you to know that you have the confidence to step up and step out. Don't allow fear to stop you from doing the things that you've been called to do for a time such as this. Talk Time Val is signing out, and I will talk to you later. It was good seeing you, Jada. Hey, Jada, how you doing? Hey, Michelle. I'm glad you all came out here to see me for a few minutes tonight. It's good seeing you guys. But I'm signing out now. But it was wonderful to see you all coming out supporting me tonight. And like I said, you can go back and look at some of the others if you've missed them. But it's good seeing you guys. And I'm signing out. Talk Time Val is signing out. Talk to you later.